Yes, ma'am! I was in Cal Free when the elves came marching down from the north in 36. After the UCAS pulled their support, we had little in the ways of an organized defense. But what we did have was a stockpile of weapons and ammo down in Oakland. The locals in NoCal held out long enough for us to bring the heat. And I tell you, all the magical hoo-ha in the world ain't enough to stop a V11 hot rock from cracking your dome. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing for more content like this, and help us on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. Today we return back to this BTL hive, where a lab, I guess is a better word, where Coyote's cousin Gino has finally been located. We spoke to this mother here, and we're hopefully going to be able to go get a pass through the door from her son. There's Charlie, who we could talk to buy a pass if we wanted. There's Jamal. He's going to walk right into his house, see if there's anything to loot. Don't worry about it. There was, in fact, nothing to loot, so let's talk to Jamal. Jamal has the look of a longtime chiphead, emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at, Spiky? I hear you have a pass card. You hear right. I got a few. I sell them at a discount. Charlie charges 50 nuyen for them, but I can get you 3 for 100. I guess, yeah, because if I buy one, only one of us would be able to get in. I would like to be able to take the whole party. Can we bump it down to 75? And I was thinking slot off. Alright, fine. Take your 100. Charlie's an orc with an expression of boredom and one milky eye. He drones through his standard patter. Need a pass, 50 nuyen each, 150 for the lot of you. That'll let you come and go as you please. You can chip in there and we'll keep you safe while you ride. BTL chips are separate costs, last about 3 hours. Prices vary, buy those inside. Sucker punch him in his blind eye, got her passes right here. I want to take a look around first. If the selection's good, we'll give you 200 nuyen on our way out. We got our passes right here. Great. Have fun. I ain't promising shit. Sorry, I ain't promising Drac. Alright, let's definitely pop a quick save. Okay, gotta be safe. Keep on moving, cross the bridge. Yes, sir. So instead of fighting our way in, we're going to be fighting our way out, most likely. Oh, hi, birdies! How you doing? I see. There's a hacking spot over there. That's good to know. Alright, head on in. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. Well, that's not ominous. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. It's a crew that took out Stevie J's place! I told you it was only a matter of time! The man with the cyberdeck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab, a-ho. This is a Yakuza operation. I can't really do digitized, we're going to go with robotic. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Shadow, don't attack any of the chipheads. They don't know what they're doing, and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties, got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Shit, I should have actually maybe kept that one I got. Alright, we're going right into it. Dance for me! I gotta try and get Vienna over there so that she can counter hack. Okay, we can hurt the BTL operator. We can't hurt Chiphead, man. We can hurt BTL operator. Whee! Not quite enough for a kill. Half health, though. Beat him up, bucko! Almost. She's got a shotgun that she just shot through her boyfriend's back. Don't worry about it. Are you a chiphead woman? Oh, that is a person with a gun. Okay, I need to determine who I can kill and who I can't. Yakuza Mage, I can kill you. Chiphead Woman, can't kill you. Chiphead Man, BTL Bodyguard, Yakuza Shaman. We'll probably have this dude coming in from outside if he manages. Okay, Vienna, do some decking. I guess I didn't need to bring these with me, that's good to know. Equipment and stash. Time to show you guys what decking is like. Oh, on her next turn, though. She's patching in for right now. Ooh, 54% chance to hit and you get a crit. My God. That kind of balanced it. Well, got a crit on her boyfriend there. So collateral, or not collateral, but yeah, kind of collateral. Friendly fire, it's a thing. No healing. Paco, don't die, my guy. Oh shit. Hi. Okay, good that that missed. He's probably pretty wounded. And welcome to hacking. Yakuza Decker Avatar? Persona. You're in my domain now! His voice is no longer digitized. Okay, how much more action points? 2. We're gonna summon a shield program. And we're going to attack. Let's see, 100, 100, 150. What can you do? You can do shield. Well, shield me, please. And if I recall correctly, with all hacking stuff, you get like 2 or 3 rounds before it's back to the real life actions? Yeah, okay. We're gonna blaster all of them here. And myself, apparently. That's cool. Good to know. And killer on the guy in charge, I guess. Oh, I can do one more? Hell yeah. Just do a standard attack then. Enemy down. Acceptable. And we're clear. Any loot to pick up? No, let's just go to the node. forcibly end the puppets' BTLs. Now we've got deck in 3. Gently wind down the puppets. Cool, the chip heads aren't going to come after us anymore. I think you're good to disconnect now? Might take you another turn in here to do that, unless you get one more. No, okay. Alright, Paco, man, how you doing? How you doing on health? Yeah, you've got, like, what, 2 health? Oh my god, you've got a gun. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, yeah, let's get you behind a bit of cover, please. Do you have any grenades? You do. Oh, and the Decker is kind of messed up for a few turns, too. I think if we do this, they'll lose their concentration on the thing. Okay, that's an interesting result. Ow. Okay, that could have been worse. Yep, we're logging out now. I think it's still going to cost her whole turn. Nope. Oh, right, because we've got a data jack now. I almost forgot we finally got that set up. Got one. Did we finish her off? Nice. Less than nice. Who are you? Are you a civvy? I guess so. I can't shoot him. Nice. I think that's it. Just those two. You have a pistol too? You do. Ugh. Would have liked to get that kill there. Oh yeah, those are the chip heads waking up. Getting the hell out of here. Probably for the best. Close. Maybe take cover, Paco. You're having a rough time. That's okay. Bad there's no Overwatch. Hi! I believe that was a poor decision. Oh, come on. You got this. There you go. That's all he needed. Just a little tap. Maybe do a sick reload. Badass. And I guess just move. Oof. Pistol time. Actually, do you have... No, okay. Damn it. Ow. That was rude. How dare you flank me? I'm busy. Actually, I'm not. Better let me loot. Optional, do not let any chip heads die. We did. We got 1 karma for it. Hi, Gino. Before we talk to you, I just need to make sure there's not any interesting loot. Don't want to get locked out of it, you see. Oh, come on. This little back storage closet's perfect for loot. Unacceptable. What about through here? Can't jack in again either. I guess we don't need to. Alright, fine. We'll talk to Gino. Oh man, he does look like shit. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused. Worse than the other chip heads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped. His eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. What the hell? Who slaughtered me out? Who fragging slaughtered me out? Coyote is shaking. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes. No recognition. Slot me back in, god damn it, this is bullshit! I don't want to be here anymore! Slot me back in! He looks around the room angrily. His hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp, and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt, and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified. With tears in her eyes, Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off! But just back the hell off! Brain burnt kid, you've got to get off the chips now. Hey, take it easy, we're backing off. He presses his hands on the side of his head, his fingers still on the trigger, squints. What the hell is wrong with you people? We're trying to help you. This is the way you help me! Look at this place, look at me! He looks around at the squalor of the room, then glimpses his own reflection in the machinery. Oh, God, look at me! Put the gun down, Gino. Come with us. Oh, I might have picked the wrong one there. I should have saved before talking to him. No, you don't! You can't understand what it's like out here! I'm naked! I gotta slot in, get away! Points the gun at Coyote. You're not gonna stop me! I'll fragging kill you first! Gino, no! Well, he dead. His body just disappeared. Dresden's gonna be out of a job if that keeps up. I'm sorry, Carla. I'm so sorry. Coyote looks at you, tears in her eyes. He was totally zoned, you had no choice. He was beyond help. Coyote, I'm sorry, but he's at rest now. He was shooting in to take him out. He was beyond help. I'm not stopping. Not now, not ever. She looks at Paco, back at you. Angel of Death. A real rain is coming to Seattle, and it's gonna wash the scum off the streets. I'm going to burn every mother fragging PTL shop in the sprawl until they are gone! Every mother fragging one. Mother fragging. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper, but getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the Drek hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the new yen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need. Magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova Hot Decker for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. Pays to hire the best shadow runners you can. Yet, now we have to assemble a team. You get a few story party members here and there, but for the most part, the people you bring with you on each mission are people you hire. And they stick around as long as they don't die. Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Shadowfist 997, whatever, we'll say it once or twice. There's a woman looking for you. Jessica something? She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Won't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Jerry. No charge, chummer? Why's the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madame Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madame Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Mrs. Kubota. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. Who's around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah is hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. Who's Bartlett? John Bartlett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz. Connected. You might want to meet him. Is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex? Shane? No, he hasn't been in since that last time. No calls or pages of handwritten notes either. Weird. He was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at the Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. Gonna have a look around. Have fun. There's that Bartlett fellow. Full of life with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey lady, what's shaking? If you looked around, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. A little this, a little that. I hear that, oh my. I might have something for you, if you got the new yen. Time is money. I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. As an in-the-know lady like you has to have heard of the premier merc team out there. Of course I have. Then you know you can hire us to run with you when you need some expert help. Not just any tube calling himself a runner. We cost more, but we're worth it. Okay, good to know. There's Van Gross. I'm very busy. You show me something worth my time, or you walk away. Data from the NTSB, Rinraku would pay to keep it quiet, and Ares would pay to know what it is. I've got 800 new yen for something like that. Etiquette Shadowrunner. I know you'll double dip on this one. Make it 1,000. As long as you keep bringing in stuff like this, sure. Nice. Gotta get those etiquettes, baby. There's Jessica. I see what Cherry Bomb meant. Yeah, we'll talk to you in a minute. Got more important fish to fry at the moment. Right, what's... Oh. Coyote's wiping down the back bar. She doesn't stop when you approach. Keeps her eyes on her work. Hey. Gino's death wasn't your fault, you know. Yep, I know. Listen, Shadow. I don't want to talk about what's happened with Gino, okay? What's done is done. Gino's dead, I'm alive, and that's all there is to it. It's the Barons, right? Nothing more to do or say. I'm gonna be looking for work. Your kind of work. So if something comes up, keep me in mind. Okay, I gotta do this now. The afternoon checklist isn't gonna finish itself. So we can bring her, I think, as a free party member for a bit. Glad to see you well, Shadow. And you, Mr. Clue. Holding down the fort. You too, Mr. Clue. What's the state of the troops? Thanks, big guy. How's everyone here doing? What's the state of the troops? Combat ready. Perhaps more so than usual. Tensions are up. Word got around about that latest Ripper killing, and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to ground or they huddle up. You noticed how empty the streets are these days? It's because everyone's either locked in their squats, holed up in places like this, or seeking refuge in the nearest Universal Brotherhood chapter house. Safety in numbers, chummer. Not that we need numbers here. I got it covered. I'll bet you do. I don't know what this quite means. I'll see you later, Mr. Clue. Later. All I ever needed is one? What, to break into a place? I don't know. Mr. Delilah, I need troops. If you're talking to me, there's business to transact. Am I right? Of course you're right. It's your job to be right. This is correct. You are a smart lady. What can I do for you, smart lady? I need to put a crew together. You got scratch, or are you planning to pay me out of your earnings? How much is this going to cost me? Well, for your speed, hired help will run you about 12,000 a head. 1,200 a head. If you start taking on tougher jobs, well, the more experienced the runner, the higher the rates. I can pay the runners up front. Come see me when your business in the union is resolved, and we'll see about putting together a team. Okay, I'd like to just kind of see what kind of numbers we're working with so that I can maybe spend a bit of cash. Oh, he's just not gonna let me look? Okay. About 1,200 a head. I think you're allowed to have a 4-member party, plus guests. So, we've got Coyote, that makes it 2. So we need about 2,400. Touch more just to be safe, most likely. Yeah, that's damage over time. Okay. Let's maybe see about any cybernetics. Dr. Castle glances up only briefly from her charts. Her impish friend, on the other hand, tracks her every move like some sort of humanoid raptor with a mouse under its shadow. Live to see another day, have you? Needs to be seen, pit stop, night's not over yet. I suppose it's nights like these that ensure I have plenty of work come morning. Granted, a repeat customer means a person courting death more often than any good doctor should condone, but I don't suppose I can dissuade you from your course of action. If only life was so simple. Very well. Let's talk about how I can help ensure you make it back alive once more. How'd you fall in with this operation anyway, Doc? Pauses in her work, setting down her tablet and appearing to grow introspective. I suppose you might expect that I had a fall from grace. Certainly that is the case with many of my peers. If not that, you might think that I was compelled to do this because a friend or family member became a Shadowrunner, and I hurried to their assistance one fateful night. But the reality is that I grew up knowing this is what I would do with my life. My parents were both Shadowrunners, and very successful ones at that. So successful that they retired in a very large house and raised a litter of kids who grew up hearing the impossible tales of their parents' younger years. Of course, we were expressly forbidden to follow in their footsteps. We were all expected to attend university and take full advantage of the opportunities they had fought so hard to give us. So Mom and Dad were proud to see me pursuing a medical degree, and they had only minor reservations about me applying that expertise to the treatment of Shadowrunners. After all, they never would have survived long enough to meet and fall in love if not for the ministrations of several street docs along the way. So I suppose you could say I was born into this life, after a fashion. Anything else? Alright. Cyberware, what you got for me, girl? How much do I have? I have 6,196 new yen. Basic yet powerful. How much essence do I have? I have 5.5. Powerful metal machines replace your legs. Adds 8 HP and 1 quickness. Shioware's process covers your bones with hard plastic. Oh god. Ares thermal plating. That's +2 armor. Definitely take the eye. I could replace all my limbs. Yeah. Oh, it's per leg? No, okay. It's just we can have 2 leg upgrades, I guess. Skin metal plating, wow. Yeah, let's just take that for now. Cool. We now have a cybernetic eye and leg. The elf called Algernon appears to be in a hushed but intense conversation as you approach. However, the other party of this discourse is nowhere to be seen. Turning to greet you, Algernon dismisses his invisible associate with a wave of his hand. Welcome, fellow child of the 6th world. What can I help you with today? Tell me a bit about yourself, Algernon. My story is not so different from those who have come before. I am but a merchant, though one whose wares are far from mundane. I came here from ttrpg 4 years ago, after the governor of Seattle signed an exclusive trade agreement with the Council of Princes. And so has the flow of magical goods come to pass through the city's ports. So have I. At times I miss the tier, but as unlikely as it may sound, this new home of mine is far more interesting. What do you got for me? Ah, spells, yes. I am not a mage, however, so we shall let that be. Eric Mersman. Something special for happy hour? Who knows? Got better clothes for me? No. TB Gruberman, I like you. Orc stands at attention, looks every bit like he's waiting for a commanding officer who he can crisply salute. He only appears at ease when he's cleaning the barrel of a rifle or counting out the bullets in a magazine. The rest of the time, he appears as he is now, ramrod straight and primed for anything. And how are you, my friend? Fine day to fire a weapon. What say you? Tell me a little about yourself, Buster. Were you military? After a fashion, yes, ma'am. Sergeant in the 31st California Militia. It's no longer a recognized unit, and there are those who would say we never were. But someone had to stand up to the tier, and it fell to us. Tier to Nigiri? Yes, ma'am! I was in Cal Free when the elves came marching down from the north in 36. After the UCAS pulled their support, we had little in the ways of an organized defense. But what we did have was a stockpile of weapons and ammo down in Oakland. The locals in NoCal held out long enough for us to bring the heat. And I tell you, all the magical hoo-ha in the world ain't enough to stop a V11 hot rock from cracking your dome. We drove them elves all the way back to Eureka. Would have pushed them all the way back to Portland, too, but some ninny down south reached out to the Japanese for aid and got her own version of Normandy for the trouble. Things went to hell in a handbasket from there. Don't much like to talk about those later days. So let's talk guns instead. Can I get you anything? Yeah, what you got for me, bro? Okay, we're definitely going to sell this extra grenade really quick. We could use the cash. Might have to sell our rifle. Let's see if we've got anything better. Right, this guy. Just got a slightly higher ammo capacity. Other than that, its damage and its range is the same. Hoping for a sniper soon, my guy. Alright, well that's fine. We'll talk to the hacking experts over here, and then we'll call it an episode. You look like someone who needs the latest in Matrix tech. Aw, we can't ask David Fry about himself. Better deck? No, we have a better deck. Buy a few more programs. Suppression might be nice. Reduce the alarm state. I'll take a firewall. And then a few more programs. Oh, actually we should take medic. Yeah. Okay, and then let's take a... How much are we at? Yeah. Go back. 3106, okay. Let's maybe take a Killjoy after all. Then an Assassin. And how much am I sitting at now? 2406, my goodness, just enough. Alright, well, we upped our decking game. We got some cybernetics. We learned a bit about a few more of our vendors down here. All that's left is to talk to Jessica and set up a team. But I think that is something that we're going to have to handle next episode. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you all next time for some more Shadowrun Returns.